Do I always know when I'm doing a tic, or is it possible to not realize the more subtle ones? I got rice. This is a great question. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Carly and I have Tourette's, clearly. And this answer kind of varies for me depending on the type of tic I'm doing. Let me explain. When I was first diagnosed with Tourette's, or I guess when I first started experiencing tics, I did not notice them at all. I had zero idea I was doing them. And I had to actually get my parents to be the ones to be like, hey Carly, like, what are you doing? My first tics were pretty subtle though. They were just extremely hard eye blinking, throat clearing, nose scrunching, coughing, barking, stuff that weren't super obvious to be tics, but I would do them and have zero idea I was doing them. It got to the point where my parents had to film me on my dad's old laptop webcam and be like, this is what you're doing with your face. How do you not notice this? And I watched it back. Je t'aime. Jelly on a plate. I watched it back and I was like, what? Like flabbergasted that I was doing this stuff. So at the beginning, my tics were very second nature to me. I had no idea I was doing them until they were brought to attention, I guess. Now in my day-to-day life, for the most part, I don't really notice I'm ticking, especially with the minor subtle tics or the tics that happen all the time. With my vocal tics, though, I clearly know they're happening because they're pretty disruptive and obnoxious. But for something like my eye tics, I never notice they're happening until I bring attention to it. I never notice my butt tics are happening until it starts to hurt. Like for the most part, when I'm talking, I don't really get distracted or even bothered by my tics. It definitely is possible to not realize you're ticking, and I am a testament to that. But on the other hand, there are lots of times I do notice I'm ticking and I do get embarrassed. I hope this helped.